Alright, so what's going on, guys? My name's Chopper, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to both get and upgrade the Venom X inside of the brand new Infinite Warfare Zombies map, The Beast from Beyond. Now, this is actually a pretty complicated process of both getting the weapon and upgrading it, so if you follow along this guide, you should be able to get it, and if it does help you out at all, or in any way whatsoever, make sure you guys do definitely drop a like on it. Waiting for 350 likes on this video, that'd be absolutely insane, and if you guys do happen to be brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more tutorials just like this. Eventually, I will have a full Easter egg tutorial out for this map, and for the super Easter egg and things like that, so definitely make sure you stay posted here. But other than that, guys, this video, I'm just going to explain how to get the weapon, how to upgrade it in the most simplest way I can, and make sure you understand the complicated steps. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So obviously the first thing you're going to want to do is turn on the map, turn on the power, just like open all your doors and things like that. Make sure you have easy access to everything, and make sure that Pack-a-Punch is available as well. And if you guys don't know how to do that stuff, I personally don't have any tutorials on this just yet. However, I may make them soon, but if you want to find it now and you don't know how to do it, there's plenty of other tutorials floating around YouTube, and I'm sure you could find it. But assuming you know how to open the map, get Pack-a-Punch and stuff like that, you'll be all good to go. And what you're going to want to do is spawn in a Phantom Cryptid, and the way you can do this is go into the Pack-a-Punch and come out. And when that timer runs out, either some cryptids will spawn or you'll have a blue phantom. And so once you actually have your phantom, you need to take him over to the electric chat, because you're going to be opening an electric box that's over in the cargo bay. So bring the phantom down through this water and act like you're going right back to spawn, and you'll hit this trap, activate it while he's right behind you in the water. Then just go and take him out. As soon as he touches that water, you're good to go, and you can drop him, and then obviously take care of whatever you have left else on the round. And then when you're ready to go over to the electric box, you can go ahead and check it out, and it should be open for you. Now you want to head over here, and then when you see the electric box, go ahead and press one of the buttons, and if you get it right, the box should shut, and then nothing will happen. You'll get like a little noise, but nothing else is going to happen. It's just going to close, and you'll have nothing else spawning in, and you'll be just fine. Now, contrary to what I said earlier, I'm actually not going to explain this complicated step on which button to push, because if you guys want to actually check it out, I'll have a link in the description that will explain it. But you can go over to this computer, and there's this big formula on the front. And these are basically summations when you break it down, and it's really complicated to solve about what color you need to do. But I found the most easy way to do this, guys. I'm honestly telling you, don't solve it. Just play trial and error. Literally, if you get the button wrong, it spawns in like a phantom or two, depending if you're playing on solo or co-op, and then that's really about it. You take your phantom, you can go to the next round and try again, and it's pretty easy. So just trial and error until you get it. That's what I've done this entire time and been just fine. So don't ever try to feel like you have to solve the equation if you don't want to. But if you want to, by all means, there'll be a link in the description that'll explain how to do so. But once you have your button right and it shuts, then you're going to go into the next step. Now what you're going to want to do from here is play 4 different mazes on computer screens and beat them successfully. So when the zombie walks under the containment unit, go and hold square and trap him in there. On solo you'll have 300 seconds, and on co-op you'll have 180. So then come upstairs, bypass the security, and then these computers should let you play with some mazes. And my buddy Greg FPS made this absolutely insane chart that'll show you guys all the different combinations that you can get for mazes. And what you need to do is bring the red square over to the blue square. So on your thing you're going to see the yellow square, which is basically the goal, and then your blue, which is what you're controlling. So obviously the walls are invisible on the game that you're actually playing, and then you just match up whatever you're using to the graph. If you're playing on solo, it'll let you do 3 mazes on one computer, and then for the final one, you're gonna have to hop over to the computer on the right to finish up the 4th one. And right here you can see I finished my 4th one, and that the Venom X will pop up on your HUD. So you can head down the stairs, go over towards the metal door that's in the cargo bay right here, and then the Venom X will be inside for you to pick up. Now, if you thought that was complicated, if you thought that was a little bit messy, just wait until we get into how to upgrade this into the Venom Y, because this is where things get a little bit intense and interesting. Now for this next part, we're using Morse code again. It was back in Shadow and Shuffle, and it has returned in this map. So come up over here by double tap and over this terminal on the top side, hold square on it, and it's going to give you some Morse code. And you're going to use a Vignere cipher decoder to actually get your message, and that is going to be your key phrase on that particular terminal. And both of the keywords that I know right now are cross and archer. Now those are the only 2 I've gotten. If there's more, you guys can let me know in the comments if you know of any others, but those are the only 2 right now that I'm aware of, and you can go ahead and put that into the key phrase of the program. Now your Morse code will sound something like this. I keep pausing it because I'm writing down all the dots and dashes, and that's how you know those are the only 2 different symbols that you're going to need for this. So on solo it's really easy just to pause it as you're listening to them and just maybe type them into your like some kind of program or whatever, just so they're right in front of you. But it should sound something like this, full of dots and dashes. Now once you have your key phrase from the top terminal, and then you have your dots and dashes from the bottom terminal, you can go ahead and put them into your program, and you should get one of these messages right here. It's going to say kill over X number of cryptids. It could be any one of these numbers, and whatever your number happens to be, you're going to want to take only that and then basically letter that number, so like just actually in its spelled form, and then type that into this computer over here that I'm sitting on right now. Now, the left red button is going to be for the dot, and then the right side is going to be for the dash. So, and also I've provided you guys right here every single number and what the translation is. So like say you have 15 right here, you have your dots and dashes of what you need to type into this computer. It's pretty simple once you have these graphs. These are all the numbers that I'm personally aware of right now, but say you happen to get a number that's not on this graph in your game, like from your actual program, say it's like 32 or something, what you want to do is just look up what the Morse code for spelling out 32 would be, and then go ahead and type that into that computer that was upstairs, and it should work just how, you know, it's supposed to, and be just fine. And when that's done, you should get some kind of activation noise, and when you pull up your HUD, you'll see Venom Y instead. Now you're almost ready, but not ready to upgrade quite yet. What you gotta do is what your challenge said. So in my game, it was kill over 18 cryptids, and that's what I need to do with the Venom X. Now there's a really easy way to do this, but it is a little bit time consuming. So just hold a zombie in the containment unit, and then go in and out of the Pack-a-Punch, and every time that timer inside the Pack-a-Punch itself goes to 0 from 30 seconds, because that's what it starts out at, when it hits 0, you'll either have 1 Phantom spawn or usually 3 cryptids. So you can go ahead and kill them with your Venom X, and you'll see the percentage go up as you start killing these things, and you need to get that to 100% based on whatever your actual cipher was for that thing. So when that is 100%, then you are finally ready to Pack-a-Punch this weapon. And there you go. Assuming you've done this all correctly, you can go up to the machine, put it inside of there, and then you'll be able to get the Venom Y. Now, however, there is one more upgrade called the Venom Z, but I'm not able to include this in this video because I'm still working on obtaining it myself, getting that recorded and making that video for you guys. So as soon as I get the Venom Z, I'll have a video for that as well. But when you have the Venom Y right here, this is the upgrade to the X. You'll see this beautiful camo on as well, and you have finally Pack-a-Punched this weapon. So there you guys go. Like I said, I'll have the final upgrade as soon as I possibly can, but I just want to show you guys how to at least get this to the Venom Y from the X, and just do its first upgrade process and kind of explain it. So if you enjoyed this video, if this helped you out at all, make sure you guys do, like I said, drop a like on it. That'd be absolutely amazing. Make sure you do subscribe if you are brand new to the channel, and other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all on the next video. Peace out.